Hey everyone, welcome back to my latest solo trapping video. If you guys like the video, hit the thumbs up. If this video gets more than 560 likes, I will be giving away 100k gems to someone in the comment section down below. So all you got to do is answer the question of the day was, what other games do you play? If you play any other games. If you don't play any other games, that is fine too. Just comment in the comment section. Also, be sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed. So let's get into today's video. So today I will be doing a 1000 IQ trap. Again, it's where I walk my leader back to my base and have people come hit me. And this one, it worked really well because there was a ton of people started hitting me. I can't remember what was going on at this point, but there was a ton of people who saw the leader walk back and they all decided to go for it. So one of them is a Titan, a 7.6 billion might max Titan. This is not him. This is a 1.8 billion might max Titan. The other guy is 7.8 billion might. So we'll get to see him later on in the video. But the first part, they started sending tons of solos at me. All of these are farming marches. They want that leader and they're going to go get that leader and they're going to send all their marches to get that. Again, a lot of them are tier 1 or tier 2 marches to start off because they think I'm just an empty castle and my leader's walking back. So they're all going to come in and attack me all at the same time. You can see they're just spamming attacks, tier 2 cav, tier 1 cav, or whatever their fastest attack is, that's what they're sending. But once that's done, and once they figure out I'm not an empty castle, that's when the fun starts and they'll actually start sending real attacks. But you can see this guy was sending like, I'm not sure what he was sending there. It was like tier 2 as well. This guy is sending tier 2 cav, another tier 2 cav, 152,000 dead on that one. His infirmaries are filling up. He's sending another attack in here, and I think that was his leader this time. He didn't heal at all, so 250,000 dead on that one. He didn't even switch to his war gear. He's still in his speed up gear. He thought that would have been enough. It was just some tier 2, tier 4 there with his leader. So now I have one of their leaders, and now they got to go try and save the leader. So actually, he poured away right away once he lost his leader. So there's still more attacks coming in, and there will be tons more from a bunch of these guilds around here. So one of them is BFB here. ME, here's the 7.8 billion might overlord here. He's coming in. He's just going to be sending some siege. Apparently, I'm a wall trap, so they're like, okay, he's a wall trap, obviously. Let's send some siege, break that wall, and then send some other ones. So I think I'm getting spammed by siege attacks right now. It's like my huge wall in this count, which is 12,000, by the way. I got a 12,000 HP wall. Here comes another attack. Let's see what they're sending. I think it is, yeah, it's again, doesn't matter, but I think he has double tier 5 familiars, so he is doing a little bit of damage. Yeah, there you go. 22,000. Most of that is just coming from his familiars. I don't think his attack is really doing anything, other than maybe the siege attack, who actually might have done something. But yeah, you can see, yeah, he's got 126 castle stars, full mythic champ, double 11k heroes. I think he actually has all 3 11k heroes. Let's be honest, he's 7.8 billion might. He probably has all 3 of them. So here comes another attack. They are giving me the clown title. I guess he's the overlord, so he can do that. So he's coming in doing 25,000 that time. Again, most of that damage from that is not the actual cav attack. I think that's just mostly his tier 5 familiars doing damage. You can see he does have double tier 5 familiar, not double. He has double tier 5 familiars and a double 11k gold heroes as well. He's a little scared to send his leader. A lot of the Chinese guilds don't send their leaders on any attacks, so you'll get a lot of leaderless attacks, which is totally fine with me. It gives me way more kills, because if he sent his leader in, he would just basically lose his leader, then maybe give up after that, start a rally, and then I'm not taking a 7.8 billion might max players rally. It's just not happening on this account. But since he's not doing that, he's going to be sending a ton of solo attacks at me, and I'll be getting a ton of kills. Again, this is not the last attack he does. He does like, he hits me like 10 times here. And this is not the first time this has happened against one of these max players. I get a lot of this where they just keep sending tier 2, tier 4. I'm not sure why. I guess they see I'm dropping in might, and they're not sure how many troops I have. Because again, they thought I was an empty castle. So this kind of only works if you bait them into hitting you, and yeah, so that's kind of what's going on here. I baited them with the 1000 IQ trap. Actually, this one was the 2000 IQ trap, so I gave my leader to my ult. They burned my ult, so they thought they burned my ult, and the leader walked back, and they're like, oh, this must be an empty castle because that tiny ult with very little troops had the leader. So leader walked back and they start hitting me like this, and they're just like, oh, I don't know what's going on. Like, how many trips does this guy have? How did that guy get his ult? How did that other account get the leader in the first place? Like, did I attack him and lose my leader? It doesn't make any sense. He didn't have enough troops for that, so he must have hit me and burned me. So they're, I think they're just really confused, and they're in that situation where they're like, oh, he must not have many troops left. I'll just keep hitting him, and once I get through the troops, he should start burning very soon, very soon, very soon, and then it just obviously never happens because I got 9 million troops and a lot of tier 4. So this guy's going in the leader this time. He's going in tier 5 or tier 4, tier 5 there, but he used his bunny. So he used his bunny on the solo attack there. Again, that was a full counter on me. This guy's going in infantry 2. He saw that the drop from infantry was a little bit more, so I'm going to finally switch my phalanx here and go cav and then switch back to the range just so I stop losing. Again, the other guy full countered me. I was not leaderless, but I did have my construction gear on. He did 259,000. That's with double tier 5 familiars in a full counter. He also has pretty decent heroes as well, so not too bad. But again, this account is very strong, so even if I get full countered in construction gear, it's not a big deal. Other than maybe one of these max players with over 1,000% attack, they can give me reds if they full counter me. But someone like this, who has good gear. I mean, that was weird gear if that's infantry gear. Maybe he had switched it, but yeah, that wasn't really the best gear at all. But anyways, like a normal person, like 800% attack won't give me reds a full counter. 1,000+% will give me reds full counter if I'm not in my war gear. If I'm my war gear, they're doing like max 400k damage. But if I'm in my fake gear, they can do like 800k if I get full countered not in my war gear. So I mean, that's just the difference between 200% stats, basically. So, and again, I would have 200% less than if I was in my war gear. But anyways, I still have their leaders. I guess they did not have enough people to actually start a rally. So they basically just gave up after that. So the guy hit me like 10 times, gave me like over 1 million kills, and then just kind of just gave up. I guess they had not enough people to start a rally, so they didn't even bother. So I still have those guys' leaders. And then this guy parted on me, M4 something something. Again, I'm still in the same spot. There's just a little bit later on. And then, yeah, he started hitting me, and I wasn't online for this. I just got the notifications popping up, so I jump back on and be like, oh, okay, someone's actually hitting me. So this guy hit me a couple times. This guy does not have the best gear. I mean, it's almost full mythic. He's got a little bit of champ in there. So he's probably running, I don't know, like 700% attack maybe on his infantry attack on that gear. So I'm just like, oh, it's not too bad. Rounds, yeah, because I think I have almost the exact same gear on my my Griffin trap, and it has around 700% attack, so that's kind of what he's probably running on this. So they are kind of spamming me here, just kind of, I think, testing my front line, seeing what's going on. Again, I still have the leaders from the other two guys who hit me, so no, the other one guy who hit me, because again, the one guy used his bunny and actually got his leader back, but this guy's now just spam attacking me. I'm not sure if they're trying to get me to switch gear or something like that. Now he's just sending 1 troops at me, so I actually don't know what they're thinking at the time. Again, I never know exactly what they're thinking. I can always like guess what they're thinking, like he was an empty castle and all that stuff. So I'm kind of my mindset's around that when what they're thinking, but maybe they actually know it's a trap. Who knows? But anyways, they've started a rally on me, and I saw his gear. I'm like, let's test out my trap. Let's see how good I do against a rally. So I'm just gonna throw on my war gear right now. Again, I have one of their leaders, so they're gonna go in for the rally. They're not gonna cancel the rally. I'm not getting any reinforcements. My gear is not like full mythic or anything. It is decent gear. It is kind of pay to play gear, purple and gold and stuff like that, but it's not like crazy gear. So they are going to be carpeting really fast. That's also why I put my gear on right away, because I knew the Chinese, they love their carpets. Like, they'll carpet everything. So I was getting ready right away. And again, I didn't think they would cancel, especially once they know I'm online anyway. So here comes the rally. Came in, and I was able to cap that rally. No reinforcements at all. Again, this is a rain trap taking a rally with no reinforcements. Keep that in mind. So again, it is not technically a solo trap. I just solo trap on it and people just hit me anyway, so it doesn't matter. Like, I gave up like small solo trapping a little while ago just because I like doing the 1000 IQ trap. I love, here you can see, yeah, you can see the global here. I was able to cap that. I love taking just like solo attacks without my leader and stuff, and I was able to bait them anyways. I tested it with like 300 millimite accounts, and people are still soloing me. So I'm like, why am I banging my head against the wall with a 150 millimite account when a 220 mil account account works just fine. It works way better. So, and again, then I could take the follow-up rallies if they don't have a proper leader. Like, again, it is technically a proper leader, but not like a good leader. Like, again, he has got 5 familiars. He's got decent gear, mythic gear, with some champ in there. But yeah, again, it's just not strong enough to be a proper leader. You're not going to give many people reds if they're set up properly. And again, they probably didn't think I was set up properly because they thought it was an empty castle to begin with. So again, I was able to eat that. So really good. I was actually super hyped after this one. I was like, yeah. So I was like, his gear wasn't scary. He didn't have double tier 5 familiars, which was really nice because double tier 5 familiars obviously would have given me way more reds. So without double tier 5 familiars, I only got 200k reds. Goes into the Sanctuary, I get about 180k of those left, so all I lost was 20k troops basically on this rally, and he lost 900k tier 4. So it's a good trade. 20k tier 2 for 900k tier 4. I'll take that any day of the week. So anyways, so this one's just gonna be a little bit of a rally at the end here. We get to see Locky smack someone again. Someone stole our guild tags. We are no longer HS. Once we have a proper guild tag, I will kind of tell you guys what it is. But maybe I shouldn't because, again, once people know who we are, they don't like taking rallies from us because obviously we're super, super strong. But it is what it is because we are the mini titans with like 900% attack at like 500 mil. So a little bit of a trap rally leads and stuff like that. So again, that was Locky's hit. So anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video today, leave a thumbs up. Let me know what you like about the video or answer the question of the day. So again, if you guys do like it, hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. And I will have some more videos coming out this week. I do have a baby trap vid coming out, and I'll probably have a 1 Build Might 0 from HS on a Billy Might account. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in the next one.